You'll have your bingo cards. If you don't, just watch and you'll see eventually what to do when you get your bingo cards. I'm going to take a word. I'm going to give the meaning and then an example. And after is while you're looking, Al's going to put it up on the screen and you're all going to be able to see it. So don't worry about it, how to spell it, and it'll all be in front of you. As far as a gift, we never came up with a gift. We haven't done it. When you're doing your own temples, do it your way, because now you can start doing it in person. And we did not know how to deal with it. So our gift, we just gave bupkis. That was it. Okay, now we're going to begin with the first game, and that's horizontal, vertical, or diagonal, just like 5 in a row. When you get bingo, yell bingo, and everybody stop, but leave everything on the bingo card, because then we're going to play a second round to do the whole card. Okay, so you do the one first, and then we do the entire card. Okay, so to leave everything on there. Okay, I have to say the first time we tried this, my Machatana, she lives down in the city in Lincoln Center, and she's got this big dog, and she's not thinking, and she sets up with the dog biscuits because it fit perfectly on the bingo sheet. For markers. So if you have a dog, don't use the cookies or whatever they give the dog. The dog was going wild, and she couldn't figure it out till later. She said, oh my God, I'm using the dog's biscuits. So anyway, you can cross it out. You can use, Marilyn, I think, uses candy kisses, whatever you want to use. Here we go. First word, if you're ready. Schmutzig. That's Ron's favorite word. Schmutzig. Dirty. You want I should wear your schmutzig sweater? I'd rather freeze from this lousy air conditioning, but thank you for offering. Schmutzig. Al and I wrote up all these things. I mean, I have to tell you, we had such a good time. It was fun just writing it and creating it. Next one. You're ready. I'm looking at everyone. Genug. Enough. You're taking more potatoes? You want to blow up like your Aunt Edith? Genug already. Enough.
By the way, feel free to unmute if you have a question or you want to say.
Yes, if you ever, just jump in here.
This is the comments.
Okay, next one. Okay, he doesn't have ADD. He's got Spilkes. It's an inherited Jewish disease. There's nothing wrong with him. He's normal. Spilkes. There we go. Okay, here we go. Verkackte. Lousy, ridiculous. Literally full of poop. My sister-in-law gave me this verkackte bracelet. I'm telling you, it's regifted. What's the difference? Just so my brother is happy. The fascinating thing about this, we've been on this, people in California, Oregon, someone said they're from Oregon here, from the middle of the country. Everyone has the same words. We all grew up in our homes with the same language. Okay, next, here we go. Nasharai, a snack, usually refers to junk food. Trust me, you didn't gain all that weight from eating feathers. It's all the nasharai you ate. Next one, here we go. Shrek, frightening. They spend what for their house? No insulation, leaking roof, creaking floors. It's a Shrek. Here we go.
Everybody's muted.
Okay.
Maybe we can unmute everybody.
Do you want to? Do you think we should unmute?
Yeah, I'd like everybody to unmute.
Okay.
If they have any comments.
Because then you
can talk, argue, share the words that you know growing up. Okay, chutzpah, nerve, extreme arrogance, chutzpah. She didn't just cut in line; she cut in front of the line.
Bingo!
That's good. Really? Already, Michael got bingo. Yeah. Oh, Marilyn, it's your big chance. Okay.
Diagonal goes, right?
Yeah, diagonal. You use free. Okay, read the words.
Nasharai and verkackte.
And the free space, right?
In the free space.
Yeah.
So what do I get? A free trip to somewhere or what?
He gets gunished with gunished.
You get gunished. You get bupkis. You get bupkis.
But it's a large supply.
Bingo.
But
You
it's a
get
large
bragging
supply of
rights.
bupkis.
Should we do one more
You
short
get
one?
bragging rights. Bragging rights.
That's right. You're
Was that,
bragging
was that
rights.
you who got that?
Michael did.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
You
Do
wanna-
you want to do one more, just 5 across, or before we do the full card? Because that was fast. Okay. I'll make a
This is
decision.
a cross now, right?
Now, okay, now it could be diagonal across, whatever you want. Sechel, common sense. Look, Mr. PhD parked his new car under a tree full of birds. He may have degrees, but he has no sechel. Common sense. Next word. This word, by the way, I thought was an actual English word my whole life. I did not know till I think I was in college. It was an actual English word. Puppic, belly button. What they ran out of fabric? Look at her in that tiny bathing suit. It doesn't even cover her puppic. The puppic. One of the games we played with a lot of friends was the whole discussion. The chicken doesn't really have a puppic. So what is the puppic? Tchotchke, an inexpensive knickknack. She's buying another tchotchke. Her shelves are already so full of tchotchkes that dust doesn't have a place to land. Tchotchkes. Okay, mechaya, joy, delight. What a mechaya. Getting into a hot tub after a hard day, that's a mechaya. Fablunged, lost, confused. We got so fablunged, we missed the shiva call. We ended up at a wedding reception. Everyone thought we were from the other side, so we stayed. The best chopped liver ever. Fablunged. Schlep, to carry, to drag. I don't know if there's any teachers
Should be
here.
working.
Elementary school teachers don't need the gym. Every day they schlep heavy bags filled with books and papers to and from school. Tom, taste, in addition to a wide range of subtle variations. Tom, this is a 4-star restaurant. The food has no Tom, so they'll get insulted. I'm asking for ketchup. Tom. Pushka. This is always pushki, pushka, whatever you want to call it, a little container. We could never agree on how to spend the money from the pushka. By now, there's enough to buy a car, but we can't agree on what car to buy. Okay, Bissell. Stop me if I go too fast. Bissell, a little bit. My daughter-in-law offered me a piece of cake. I said, just a Bissell. The piece was so tiny. I said, is that all you can spare? She's still not talking to me. Bissell.
Previous one was Pushka, right?
Verklempt. Being choked up with emotion. My brilliant Sydney spoke so well at her bat mitzvah, I was verklempt, even though I couldn't hear a word she said. Verklempt. Okay, schwach. Weak. My sister-in-law has enough strength to play tennis for 2 hours, but she's too schwach to help clear the table. Schwach. Simcha. A joyous occasion. Of course I'll go to their destination wedding. Would I miss such a simcha? So how far is Fiji from Boca? We've heard them over and over again. We wrote them and we're still hysterical from them. Okay, schluff. Schluff. To sleep. Grandma's to-do list. Shop, mahjong, Spanish lessons. Grandpa's to-do list. Schluff. Watch TV. Schluff. Read the paper. Schluff. Okay. Schmata, a rag. If you bought that schmata, that expensive store, then I should go into business and sell my old clothes. Schmata.
Linda and Al,
Yes.
this is David Duchin from Texas. Our men's club with the T-shirt, official schmata of the Beth Torah Men's Club in Richardson, Texas.
That's beautiful. An official schmata. Oh my God, that's so good. That's hysterical.
Here, I'll hold it up. Thank you for spotlighting.
That's
There it is.
beautiful. I love it.
Fictional schmuck.
And she's like,
But
great.
you smell, yeah, you spelled it with an A and not an E. What's wrong with you?
Schmata. Okay, we have it with, we have it with an E. That was from the other dictionary. It's
That's
like
right.
everybody joins the other temple.
It was a Dallas dictionary.
Dolly, yeah, that was
That's right.
different.
It's a Texas twang. Thank you.
A pisher, young, inexperienced, literally a bedwetter. That pisher is going to be my surgeon. He looks like he just had his bar mitzvah. My mother actually said it to this doctor. My God, she was 95, and she says, "You're going to be the surgeon? You just came home from sleepaway camp?" That was her comment to him. And I thought, oh my God, okay. Okay, here we go. Ungapachkit, overly ornate, over decorated. Her house is so ungapachkit, it looks like an antique store without the price tags. Ungapachkit. Next one. This is one that all our friends got into an argument over the recipe. Tsimis. It's a big fuss, or it could also be a casserole or a stew. Okay. I didn't say I'm making a tsimis in a pot. I said you're making a tsimis about buying a new pot. Tsimis.
Bingo.
Oh, who got Andy Wagner has bingo.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, Marilyn, you ready? Marilyn Ron?
Yep.
Okay.
Agapachka, Bissell, Schmata, Spilkus, and Tzimmet.
Perfect. Okay.
So now we should take a vote. Should he share the bupkis or should he get his own bupkis?
And the prize for the whole card now is double bupkis.
Double, now it's the whole card now. Now it's double. Okay, here we go. Schlock. Something cheap or shoddy. You're right, it's schlock, but I couldn't resist. I got it wholesale. Schlock.
Sorry.
Next one is glick. Luck, happiness. The good news, I found $100 bill on the ground. The bad news, my glick, it was counterfeit. Schweig, quiet. Schweig, keep your voice down. You don't want the neighbors to hear that our alarm code is 1, 2, 3, 4. Sidrate, confused, mixed up. I was driving to pick up my Sylvie from school. I got so sidrate, I forgot what I was doing and went to see a movie instead. They still haven't forgiven me. Zaftig, pleasantly plump. Doesn't listen to her. Don't listen to her. She couldn't have lost 40 pounds. If she did, she wouldn't be so zaftig. Greps, to belch. Please don't sit him at my table. He talks a lot and gives out a greps after every second word. Greps. That's another word I thought was English. Hamish, home-like. I did tell you to find some place Hamish for our getaway, but I'm not staying here. Sleeping in a tent is not my idea of Hamish. Gatkes, long winter underwear. Don't forget your gatkes. It's freezing outside, and heaven forbid you should get sick while your parents are on their cruise. Bupkis, worthless, literally small goat droppings, according to our source. You paid how much for that painting? I don't want to brag, but I know art. It's worth bupkis.
Yes.
No. Okay, we're going for the full card. Okay, shtick, a comic routine or style of performance associated with a particular person. Raise your hand if you know this restaurant. What's the name of that Romanian restaurant in New York City where the MC shtick keeps everyone laughing the entire time. It's in New York City. It's a Romanian restaurant. It's hysterical. If you're ever in the city,
Talk about the tie.
okay, or you can tell them what happened.
I came from another affair, so I was the only one in the restaurant wearing a jacket and tie,
Blue blazer.
a blue blazer and tie. And so this MC stands up and says, "Who's that schmuck wearing a tie?"
But yeah, this restaurant is absolutely hysterical. Okay, Freilich. Happy. It was a Freilich wedding, but the band was so loud we couldn't talk. What's there to say anyway? Vermischt. Befuddled, mixed up. I got so vermischt when I gave the toast, I forgot the bride's name. I ended up wishing the groom's former girlfriend a long life and many children. Vermischt. This word, we were shocked. It was in the every Yiddish calendar, not calendar, dictionary we went to. Hoo-ha. And it's an exclamation of surprise, envy, admiration. Hoo-ha, look at Mr. Big Shot all dressed up. Either he's going on a big date or his sweatshirt is in the laundry. Taka. Is that so, really? Usually sarcastic, but I think most of them are sarcastic. Taka, their son is no financial expert. He's a magician. He turned Aunt Bertha's money into dreck. Taka.
2 words in one.
Bear shirt. Meant to be. How, you ask, did my beautiful daughter meet such a man? It was Barshert. They met on J-Date. No one has whole card bingo yet. Wow. Farstay, you understand? His directions were so complicated, I understood nothing. Then he said, Farstay? That was the first word I understood. Nobody yet. Oi. Woe is me. My grandson asked why I say oi when I stand up. I told him that it helps. I rock back and forth, give a big push, say the magic word, oi, and I'm up. Schmooze, to talk, to chat. Let's do lunch, but we'll eat a little and schmooze a lot. Schmooze. Okay. The next one also has 2 meanings. Kishka, innermost parts, guts, also a traditional Jewish food. We probably all were being poisoned by this food when we ate it as kids. I stopped eating kishka because of what it does to my kishkas. We did not know about what was in there.
Or what the casing was.
Never, don't discuss it. Okay, next one. Cholera. A person to avoid, one who behaves badly. Literally a plague or cholera. Someone,
Bingo!
oh, somebody's got bingo.
Bingo!
Stephen Pilchick. Yay!
Philadelphia, there they are.
You're from Philadelphia?
Well, I am now. I'm from New York.
Oh, okay. Well, I think.
Way to go, Coach! Woohoo!
Okay.
Thanks, Rich. I'm from upstate New York. I'm from
Upstate.
Poughkeepsie.
Oh, are you really?
That's really upstate.
That's upstate.
Yeah,
That's
way up.
upstate. Okay, that's everybody. We're just top tip of the Westchester, starting Putnam, and everyone goes, "Wow, you live upstate," and we keep going. No, it's a whole state above us. Okay, do you want to finish the rest of the cards?
Sure.
Finish?
But do I win the whole Megillah?
You get the whole Megillah. You get 2. What do they get?
Double dose of bupkis.
Bupkis. That's it. Okay.
Thank you. This is fun.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy. I'll finish it and see who gets the next full card. Cholera, a person to avoid, one who behaves badly. Don't let that wild cholera near my fancy wine glasses. He broke enough already. Schnoz, a nose. What was that old-time comedian's name? Okay, big hat, large nose, very funny. He called himself the Schnoz. Who is it?
Jimmy Durante.
Jimmy Durante. Okay. We only have 3 cards left. Kibbutz. to joke and fool around. My neighbor Sheldon loves to gibbets, but we have nothing to say. So how many times can you say, so how's the family, in the same conversation? Okay. Tumult, noise, confusion. The 10-piece band they hired for the wedding wasn't music, it was a tumult.
Yeah, brother.
Last one. It's a good one. Nachas, joy. You know our 3-year-old granddaughter. Oh, you must all have bingo. Already she can read. She gives us such nachas. Everybody has to have bingo, or you missed a card.
Okay, give yourselves a big.
This is
They must have had these.
wow. Any questions?
Linda,
Yes.
there's a few questions in the chat room
Okay.
which we can answer. And one is, how do we get the cards?
Okay. How
And
to
we
get?
answered it
Do you want to? Who wants to answer? To get the cards, you go to HebrewSchoolFund.com. It's HebrewSchoolFund.com.
Thank you, Linda. Now this was super fun.
Good. And thank you all for coming to it.
There are 3 different sets of cards, 3 different games you can play with 3, words and phrases and a whole schmuck. They're all, and it's a screen. It really is.
If you want, if you're interested in increasing the vocabulary, we have this Yiddish Alive group every other Monday, and we get a ton of words. There's lots of words that we can add to this. So feel free to join us.
Well, that's good to know.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's also,
Really, seriously, just contact me. We'll get you hooked up, and you'll learn a lot of words. Thank you so much for doing this. So much fun, and I think there'll be a lot of men's clubs and synagogues that will get the word. Shirley wants to play it with our grandchildren. Get the word out to them.
Then you know what? The grandchildren, by the way, my grandsons, they're just starting off for college, but they came out with a Yiddish word the other day, and I said, "How do you know that?" And they said, "We were playing bingo with you. You made us sit and play bingo."
the home version is very inexpensive. It comes with 18 bingo boards. The club version comes with 36 bingo boards, and the organization version comes with 90. And you could actually use all of them because every single bingo board is different. Every single one.
Everyone, no matter what, there's never a duplicate. My husband set up a formula. I don't know what. And so and there's no duplicates on any of them. Okay, any other
Thank
questions?
you, Michael, for inviting us.
Yes, this is
Thank you for doing